Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Kim. I wanted to pop on because I finally got my Cottage Dreams journal complete, and I wanted to do a flip through with you guys. This is the digital kit from Wild Rose Bohemian Cottage Dreams kit, and I will link all of her information down below in the description box. But anyway, I want to start off and show you this little thing I've got on the back, and this is some of the fussy cuts, and I just put some hot glue on these, and then this is like a little paper clip that'll come off, but it's kind of like a spine dangle that I wanted to just put on there, and I altered the paper clip right here. Let me slip this just back on because it just hooks on like so. Maybe like that, and then I just put the little bow, glued that on, and then we can clip that on like that. And then it's got this little these are cute little dangles, little bead that I made, and then a little bookmark that you can put in there. I'll show it to you when we open it up. I did put some fabric on the spine of this, and then this is the closure, and you just kind of, and you can loosen these up if you want it to expand more, or just keep it like this, just whatever you prefer. Let me get this off like so, and then I added a little charm there. It's just double tied, and this is the cover. It's just got a little, had to put the little doggy right here. That's looking into the garden area. And then I've got some little flowers that paper flowers that I put on there, and then some ribbon, and also stenciled, and then of course lace, a little bit of lace trim. This is the inside. This is a pocket. I hope you guys make sure I'm in focus. I hope I am. This is just a little seed packet. This is a pocket. I just slip that in there. And that's just a little applique that I put on. I love this kit so much. It's so pretty and feminine, and the colors are just pretty, and it just screams summer garden to me. This is just a little sheet that I put in here. I think it is a vintage Burpees advertisement with packets of seeds and things. So I stuck that in there. And then here's another garden mix seeds. You can actually add real seeds if you'd like to, and keep those. Some little tickets that you can journal on the back if you'd like. And this is like a little pocket that I put onto another pocket. And then this, I just added one of the paper ruffles from Wild Rose Bohemian. Rose did these, and I love the way they look. Here is one of those index cards that I made, and I just added a little pocket. And I collaged this, and then you can journal on the back of it. And then it just slips right here with this thing that I put to hold. And then that's on the back of it. Little tuck spot. Lost my words there. And here's another one of the paper ruffles with one of the bluebirds. Fussy cut. This is 3 signatures, so tons of journaling space, because you can also journal throughout here. This is just a little cluster I added right here, fussy cut. Definitely a great journal to journal in, and it's got pretty papers to journal on. I love the light colors. Here is just some dangles that I put coming off of the signature closures. It's one of the beads I have in my stash. Then just made a little circular tab. And then this is just a little flip that you can journal on. And then this also is a pocket, and it has a pretty tag that I put. This is the backing is, that is tea-dyed paper. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Isn't she pretty? Oh, I love this. Another little flip, double flip. Little hat, fussy cut, just absolutely pretty. Some washi tape that I had, and then some washi tape that Rose made. Just added a little bit of lace. Just absolutely pretty. And then this is the second signature. Is she not so pretty and feminine and dainty? And look at this little bracelet she has on. Just too cute. And her necklace. Maybe I should have added some stickles to those to pop, make those pop. That would have been cute. And just some little tags and a little journaling card that you can write on. Just added a little bling there on that pocket. Some more fussy cuts, teacups that I stuck in there. Then just a little snippet and lots of journaling cards to write on, stuck in this pocket. And then just some, I think this is avocado dyed paper. I believe that's what it is. Then another pocket. I didn't add anything to that. I need to go back and put something in there. And then here are the signature ties that I added some little beads and a butterfly on. Another little pocket, and I've got like some little 3D to make a little vase. One of the milk jug cans is what we call it. Cute jar, and just tied a little ribbon around it. And then here is just a little snippet I made, and here's a little glassine envelope, and it has some of the fussy cuts, and you can see both sides on it. And I just put the little dragonfly and a cute little paper clip, journaling card, and it's got the tea-dyed paper. And then this is a little tuck spot that you can tuck something in. And then we have another journaling card that you can write on, and an altered paper clip that I have stuck on here to just hold this in place, like so. Just a really pretty journal kit. Isn't she beautiful? I love this one. Look at the pinks and blues, just so summery and pretty. This is that mason jar that I made, and it's all glued together, and then I used, kind of made it look like, trying to make it look like water, and this is just stickles and hot glue. And then I just did some embroidery thread around the little vase. And that's a pocket, and of course you can add more in. I'll just add some trim to it. This is a little writing board that I made just using one of the digitals. That is the avocado dyed paper, and then I just put some washi tape around it to hold it. And it's just got a little clip with a pretty little bead to it, and you can put this in your journal so you won't mess up the other pages. Just put it down and write on it. So we've got that, and I just tuck that right here. And it also has the clip if you want to just clip it and hold the page down if you're moving or something. Here's just another little corner tuck. A little corner tuck with a pocket and a tag. And this is some more tea-dyed paper. And another one of the fussy cuts you can actually journal on. And that little butterfly I just had, and I just I thought it went well with the journal, just stuck that in. Here is the third signature's ties, and I just added some pink beads and then another one of those beads. And then here we have a tiny tuck spot with some collaging or snippet, and then just added a little charm there with the blue safety pin. Another little tuck spot in the journaling area. Another tuck spot with some more little journaling cards. Another flip with the teacup. This looks really comfy. I could sit down and definitely read a book. And then this is another little flip that I made. Let me see if you can see that. And then here is a journaling card that I collaged, put an index card, but I also turned it into like a tuck spot. And then this is a big tag that I made. It just has a little heart pin with safety pin and some more of that tea-dyed paper that slips in there. And another little cluster I had and added the little button. And this is the end. And then right here is an altered junk mail envelope that I collaged and altered. And that's the back of it. And then I add just some fussy cuts of roses in there. And I didn't want to cover up the little pretty girl in the window. And guys, that is it. And I think it turned out really cute. I like it a lot. And Rose, of course, thank you so much for making another kit, and especially for making this one. This means a lot to me. Super fun to work with. Let me see if I can get this tied back around. It just doubles twice. And then the whole thing will slip through. Just right here. Like I said, you can also you can also make it a little bit bigger if you have more stuff to stuff in it, just by adjusting those little clasp that are tied to with ribbon. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good day or night whenever you're watching. Bye-bye.